Last year, I was part of two very interesting projects which belong to two different governments, and through that, I've realized some necessities we needed to actually maintain and continue to have a good collaboration on the project, both with the project managers and us, the developers. And one of the biggest challenge we met, and I personally have gone through, is that as we listen to the project managers and listen and when we get ideas and suggestions from them, we usually take note of them on various applications or books or papers, whatever. So in the end, we have messy notes, and it became complicated to maintain or keep a track of the work to be done. And usually, another challenge there was that even as time goes and we remember that there are these features and these bugs to fix, we do it, but the details around it, we tend to forget it, which is you are supposed to do this that way because of this reason and so on. And in the end, we always have to come back and come back and come back on previous things. And the next thing is mostly the bosses will call and ask, okay, at which percentage are we on the work? Like, how much percentage can we estimate on the progress of the work? Have we done so far maybe 50% work, or are we close to the end of the project by 10% or something like this? So it became impossible for us to come up with such answers very easily. So what I thought was, okay, it is good. It is time for us maybe to put together a software that can help us kind of keep track, or kind of be a catalog of all the suggestions, ideas at one place, but which is also going to be at the same time a collaborative application. So I came up with this idea of features to do. So that's the idea. So it's kind of the features we need to implement on the application we are working on. And then that with the name, it was like writing the word feature would be a bit difficult, and since it sounded like the future, so I just changed the name into future to do. So features to be done in the future, so feature2do.org. So the idea is to have small teams, or even as a person, an individual, a freelancer working on a project alone. So you, a project manager, and at the same time a developer. It is a cool thing to have this kind of application on which you write down all possible features or possible functionalities to implement on the software, and then use that to follow up and know where you are at exactly, and what you are actually working on, and what it involves and what it implies in the progress of the project. You can also be able to estimate approximately how much work you have done and how much work remains. So this actually cool idea of helping people to organize works, and I will continue to implement more features on this and make it as more flexible as possible. But one thing I really look at mostly in when it comes to this software is simplicity. I don't really want it to become another learning curve for people. It's not the work, it's work. It's a working tool, so it shouldn't waste time. It shouldn't take your time. It shouldn't change your work direction when you start to use it. So it's very easy and very quick to pick up with the application. You just need to enter your email and your name, your email, and set a password. Yes, to have to allow you to have an account. And the next thing is, if you want to invite other people in your team or in a particular project, just have an invite button there. Just click it, enter their email, it will send them an invitation. They click on the accept invitation button, and then they are requested to enter their name as well and set a password. So automatically the system uses that opportunity to create their account, and they join in, and as and when they join through your invitation, they have the project in front of them too in their project tree, and they can now start contributing in the project. It's so quick and easy, and you focus on the work to be done. As you are doing, every team member can specify the task he's working on, and the bosses can now see that, okay, these are the tasks that the guys are working on currently, and it helps them avoid waste of time on calling you and to know what needs to be done again, when are we going to finish, and so on and so forth. So basically that's feature to do. And feel free to also request for me to invite you on the projects account on feature to do, so that if you have any idea to contribute, you can probably send it to, you can also add it to the tasks to be done on the feature to do's project. Thank you very much.